I know. Summer is coming. You want to look sexy, you want to look ripped, you want to look jacked. You can take the drink, the soda, the frappuccino, whatever you feel like taking. I don't want you to be feeling that you're restricted. I'm telling you that you should cut out every single one of your cravings. No. And this was the thing I told my client, and we were able to drop him down from 300 pounds to around 250 pounds. Simple and easy. So I'm telling you that this stuff freaking works. I'm already shifting things. I don't talk like a normal influencer because I'm not. I know you don't even want to be spending 2 hours in the gym. Before you leave this video, I had to tell you this. If you've been putting in effort in the gym and you're still stuck with your current physique, you should just stop, because effort does not equal results. And I'm going to describe your current reality. You watching this video, you're probably stronger than ever, you are more knowledgeable than ever, you are training hard in the gym. But here's the irony. Somehow every single time you look at the mirror, you do not see your physique changing. And that honestly in itself is frustrating. And the last thing you watching this video you want to hear is that you have been training for months, maybe even years, focusing on the wrong things. And honestly speaking, you have. All I'm asking is that you give me 15 minutes, and this is going to be one of the most powerful videos you've ever watched, because I'm going to be showing you 4 things that will determine actually if you can build the physique of your dreams, or you're going to spend the next year wasting time wondering why nothing changed. I know you can feel that there's something brewing, and I'm cooking in this video, and you already know. No time wasted. Let's run it. Let's go. Sub to the channel. Follow on every social media platform. I promise you, that game is about to be dropped. Yes! Now, the first point I want you to do is stop winning at the wrong game. I want you to imagine 2 guys. The first, let's say guy A. So guy A, and we have guy B. Follow me. Now, for guy A, this guy builds habits. Now, what does guy B do? Guy B, what he does is he loses 15 pounds. At first glance, do you know the crazy thing? You're gonna tell me, oh, guy B is the one who's actually winning. But that's what most people are gonna say. But the reason why I'll tell you that guy A is winning is because he builds habits. And I'm going to be telling you the habits you're going to be fixing. But guy A first builds habits. Now what happens is this guy doesn't build any habits. Down the line, in a few months, he gains the weight that he just lost. But this guy is able to stay consistent because he has shifted his identity. And that leads me to my next point. Don't worry, I'm cooking. I must say, you watching this video, you don't truly, this is the emphasis, you don't truly believe that you can actually build the physique of your dreams. When I first coached this client, he was around 300 pounds. He didn't even believe, genuinely speaking, that the physique he actually wants, he could actually have that physique. And I know that this is something that you might be struggling with. And the reason why I say this is because you don't truly believe, subconsciously, here's what you then start saying. You don't have the genetics. My clavicle is too short. I've been trying. I've been doing a lot of things. But I want you to know right here that genetics is only the ceiling. And it does not stop you from doing anything. If you can leave anything in this video, it is that you are powerful. And you as a man, you can do any single thing you can put your mind to. And this was the thing I told my client. And we were able to drop him down from 300 pounds to around 250 pounds. Simple and easy. Now, the second thing, because of your lack of internal belief, is that you also tell yourself you need steroids or peptides. I'm against steroids 100%, except you're personally a bodybuilder, but I feel like it genuinely just deviates from the point of bodybuilding, which is for health and for your wellness. But if you're taking peptides and you think that the only thing that's going to help you or take you to your dream physique is retired, I'm not going to lie to you, it is from this internal belief. I'm going to be honest with you. The first day I actually started my fitness journey, I had seen the physique I have right now from that very first day. So I'm telling you that this stuff freaking works. Now this point has held you back, still in your current physique. You think you are inconsistent. Now, the emphasis is you think. And the honest reason why you think you are inconsistent, this might be a situation that most of you guys watching can relate to. So let's say you start working out. You tell yourself that this is the time I'm actually going to lock in. So you start off the first 3 weeks, you go hard, and before you know it, the 4th or the 5th week comes and you fall off. But the honest reason as to this problem of you thinking you are inconsistent, and I still believe you think so, is because you don't have a strong why. I'm not gonna lie to you. The thing I'm gonna be doing right now is a lot of internal work. When I actually first started the gym, I had my life falling in shambles. I was broke at the time. I just paid 3 months of rent. I had barely any money to my name. Something was genuinely like affecting my energy and affecting my mood. I was being my D. I was in a very dark place. Every single time I showed up to the gym, I was reminding myself that if I can lift these weights, if I can just genuinely just move a little bit of these weights, I was moving my life. I could move my life forward. When I first started the gym, my goal was it wasn't to build muscle. It wasn't to really just look good. It was just genuinely just chasing that 1%. Imagine that we have 2 people. I'm going to use that analogy again. Let's say we got guy A and we got guy B as well. If we have this guy who has a reason that every single time he's going to the gym, he's chasing that 1%. He's chasing that man who deserves having the physique of his dreams. This guy is going to be consistent. And let's say we have guy B. It's typically most likely your situation where you watching this video, you just want to get it for the girls. You just want to get it to just look good. You just want to get it to, just tell yourself that you can actually just get the physique. This guy, when life gets tough, what is he going to be doing? He's going to be inconsistent. You can see how both these people, the consistency thing or the consistency theme is just based off on the reasons why. If you can tell yourself that every single time you step into that gym, regardless of your responsibilities, I know. And every single time you step into that gym, you tell yourself that I'm working on my health. I'm being better for my family. I'm being better for every single person around me. I'm building confidence. If you can tie every single reason down to deeper whys, you're going to be what? Consistent. But however, if you stay with just superficial surface level stuff, you're going to be what? Inconsistent. Hey, if you're still getting I hope you've actually dropped that follow button. Yes. You know, I told you at the start of the video that I'm going to be telling you the pillars to actually build muscle. I haven't even gone in there yet. As promised, the 4 pillars. Yes. Now, I'm delivering on my promise. The first thing we need to do is we need to lock in the calories. I know. Summer is coming. You want to look sexy. You want to look ripped. You want to look jacked. But summer, the first thing I must tell you, you cannot out-train a bad diet. However you do it, no matter the running, the sweating, the pushing, you cannot outrun a bad diet. So we need to get in the calories. And I know every single time you hear tracking calories, the first thing coming into your mind is, this guy's about to tell me to punish myself. This guy's about to tell me that I can no longer eat the foods I want. And it does feel very mechanical. When I was really speaking to a client, I really understood this perspective that probably had the comfort and the liberty to eat anything you want. You could reach out for that cookie whenever you feel like it. You can take the drink, the soda, the frappuccino, whatever you feel like taking. You can take it, whatever. Then I tell you now, you need to start tracking every single thing. But here's the mindset shift that I'm going to tell you that changes everything. Use it for awareness. I don't want you to be feeling that you're restricted. I'm telling you that you should cut out every single one of your cravings. No, I just want you to track your calories so you can become aware. Use your calories. Don't let the calories and the tracking, don't let it use you instead. And now, something I also incorporate even in my training program is I tell clients that they have the ability to eat whatever they want. We manage your cravings. And I'm even going to tell you, like yesterday, I had a craving to eat wafer. I had a craving to go buy junk food. I went downstairs and I bought it. Yes. But the goal really I want you to know is understand that this is for awareness. And very simply, I want you to go on calorie calculator, or you can use AI. Give it the necessary information very accurately, your steps, your weights, every single thing, dial it in and see your calorie number. For weight loss, take around 200 to 300 out of that from your maintenance calories. So it's going to give you your maintenance calories and take around 200 to 300. If you want to be a little bit more faster, I'm going to tell you can take around 400 to 500 for it to be a little bit more sustainable, because I'm not teaching you guys to be doing some madness every now and then. Now, if you want to gain some muscle, I'm going to tell you, you should do the same thing. We're going to be adding a little bit. We're going to be adding like 200 to 300. And I would not even recommend this because I would not want you to be in a situation where you start gaining fat. So just add around like 200 to 300 calories. Test it for a week, and immediately after that, then we can then bump it up. All right. I know this point, I'm already shifting things. I don't talk like a normal influencer because I'm not. And I speak to men who actually have lives outside of fitness. Fitness is just one aspect. So the next point, obviously, is still quite good. So stick with me still. The next pillar we generally have to fix is, I want you to kind of guess it. Nah, I know you will not get it. You need to fix your why ASAP. Now, the reason why we need to fix your why is most of you guys watching this aren't failing because of lack of information. You pretty much know a lot of stuff. You're failing because you don't have a strong reason. That's the thing. A reason. Generally speaking, you can survive bad workouts, bad days, bad weeks. However, you cannot survive a bad reason. If your reason is only as superficial as, I just want to look good for summer, it's not going to cut it, bro. It's not going to be able to sustain you. However, if your reason is, I want to see the man I can become, I want to raise my confidence, I want to fix my life, I want to fix my physique, you can't lie. Like, the difference, me even saying it, you can sense the difference and the shift in energy. So I'm going to tell you, you need to fix your reasons. Your reasons could literally even be what I'm just telling you right now. Times where I am the most inconsistent with the gym are the periods I forget the reasons why I first started going in the first place. Chase the 1%, becoming better in your physique. Chase the 1%, becoming better in your finances. Chase the 1%, getting better in every single area of your life because you deserve to be that man. And that guy. Pillar 3, yes, is protein. Most men generally eat based off on feelings. You're probably feeling like you're in the mood for donuts, you're in the mood for this, for that. And I realized this one thing, every single time I crave too much things, it's typically because my protein is hella low. When I tell you eat protein, you need to understand the why behind it. When you eat protein, this is like insurance for muscle building. It's guaranteed that you're gonna build muscle. That's the first thing. When you eat protein, your body burns calories to literally digest protein. Another reason why I would also tell you to eat protein is simply because it allows you to actually be fuller for longer. If you're fuller for longer, it simply puts you in a caloric deficit without you even trying. Every single good physique you've seen is based off of being in a deficit in some way, shape, or form. Now that you've understood this, let's say take a picture of your physique, get lean body mass. Take a photo of yourself, dump it on ChatGPT, ask it for this number. So you should be eating 1 to 1.5 grams per pound of your lean body mass. You can also just eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. But the reason why I would not entirely say that is because if you're a little bit on the bigger end, this will be a more accurate description of what you should be eating. But if, let's say, you're a little bit on the skinnier end, you can take, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Now, the last pillar is going to be your training. We need to dial this in. And as a man who has a lot of responsibility, your emphasis is also building your business, which I believe you should be. I speak so much every single time that you can't be jacked and broke and you can't be rich and fat. I don't want you doing one or the other. You should do both. You want to be that 1% man, that great man who checks every single box. I know you don't even want to be spending 2 hours in the gym. Useless. We can actually dial in a very good focused workout session, 30 to 1 hour. Now, you're going to be focusing on your weak points. I want you to really look at your physique objectively and tell yourself, okay, what are the areas that I actually need to improve on? Easy is going to be your side delts, your upper chest, your back, and I'm going to say your legs as well. We need that testosterone. This would create your literal V taper, where your body's going to be inverted like this with the shoulder to waist ratio, and your legs are also going to have an inverted V as well. You can even be doing 2 sets for 3 to 4 times a week. And before you leave this video, I had to tell you this. Systems is always greater than motivation. Always, anytime, any freaking day. And if you're tired of guessing, you want fitness customized to your lifestyle, to your goals, and to your dreams. I'm gonna literally tell you, this is what I help men do. I'm gonna be building diets you're going to love, workout plans you're not going to hate, and a system that's gonna be able to sustain your life. And if you're interested in that, I'm gonna tell you, you should click the link. And I'll personally really love to hear from you. Let's build that dream physique that you've been chasing for years. And with that said, I hope you got a lot of free game on this channel and in this video. And let me know other topics you'd like me to cover. I want you guys to keep on grinding for your loved ones, putting God first, focusing on your purpose, and becoming better. That's the end of the video. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Till the next one.